You ask me why I keep this badge close to my chest, why I wake up every morning feeling like I'm blessed, but cursed at the same time, walking through this smoking pain. Brother, you wouldn't understand if I tried to explain the way the radio crackles when the call comes in. Another fire on the ridge, another chance to win or lose everything we got in one single breath. Tell me, do you ever think about facing death? Cause I've been running through the flames for you and me, fighting battles that you'll never even see. When the mountain starts to burn and the sky turns black, I'm the one who's coming, never looking back. For the love of this land, for the love of this ground, I'll be standing my ground when it all falls down. You see the uniform, but you don't see the scars. The way my hands shake when I'm driving to the stars. That light of bread across the valley floor tonight. Brother, tell me, do you pray? Cause I sure do fight. And with the fear that grips my soul when I leave this house, kissing pictures on the wall, keeping quiet as a mouse, so I don't wake the kids who sleep so sound and free. Tell me, would you sacrifice your life for family? Cause I've been running through the flames for you and me, running, fighting battles that you'll never even see. When the mountain starts to burn and the sky turns black, I'm the one who's coming, never looking back. For the love of this land, for the love of this ground, I'll be standing my ground when it all falls down. Falls down, falls down, falls down. When the sirens wail and the earth starts crying, when the smoke gets thick and the hope starts dying, I think about the faces counting on my hands to come back home from these burning lands. So when you see me walking heavy through this town, know that I carry every acre that burned down, in my heart, in my bones, in the way I breathe. Brother, some things you gotta see to believe. That courage ain't about the absence of fear, it's about standing tall when the end draws near. With dirt on my boots and ash in my hair, tell me, when push comes to shove, will you be there? La la la. Cause I've been running through the flames for you and me, running, fighting battles that you'll never even see. When the mountain starts to burn and the sky turns black, I'm the one who's coming, never looking back. For the love of this land, for the love of this ground, I'll be standing my ground when it all falls down. Yeah, I'll be standing my ground when it all falls down. For this land that I love, I'll be standing my ground. Idaho dirt, taste the ash in the wind. Boots storm heavy, fighting what can't mend. Drove up that dusty road with the engine running hot. Seems like heaven and hell both meeting this spot. Heartbeat loud in my chest, who you waiting on? Sirens calling out a name, but it's nearly gone. Red sky bleeding out, can't escape the truth. Ash coating every glass, every worn out booth. Got a thirst so deep, but these creeks run dry. Who been praying harder, me or the open sky? Why running when the rest run out? What's bravery about? Is it pride, or is it pain I'm hiding? Why running when you know some ain't surviving? Hands scarred, pockets like big weight on my soul. Mama always said don't play with what you can't control. Dust mask tight, can't stop coughing, can't stop moving too. 6 strong with the crew, but not enough of what's due. Night creeps up, flames like teeth, they biting wild. Got a name on my jacket, but I ain't no child. Watch the sun dip out, set the hills on fire. We argue with God, but he ain't for hire, nah. Why running when the rest run out? What's bravery just the fear I'm fighting. Why run in when you know some ain't surviving? Cousin Boots lost in a suit called a roll. Idaho proud, but it swallows you whole. Is it respect or regret? I spit in the smoke, question echoing loud with every line I broke. Ain't no backing down, only way I cope. Praying on the radio, tangled in hope. Why run in? Don't know what else to do. Running one more time, cause somebody has to. Got a bite, sky's turning black. Boots on the porch and I can't go back. La la la. Riding past pine and char on the dash. Saw some names carved deep in the ash. It's me and my luck in a muddy old track. Never said much, never looking back. Burn marks, blood stains on my blue bandana. Lost count of the nights, couldn't tell you. Mama always told me mind the land, son. Now it's just dust in a cold sun run. Carry me back, carry me back. Oh, carry me back. I'm holding on to the sound. Carry me back, carry me back. Don't let me down. Carry me back, carry me back. Keep calling, carry me back. Carry me back, carry me back. Again, a long night, sirens on the ridge. Barbed wire and memories tearing at the bridge. Talk ain't cheap when the silence is loud. Echo that pain, bury it proud. Cowboy hat low, drifting through my town. Holler if you see me, but I won't slow down. Ghosts in the smoke, they keep running my mind. Hard to remember, hard to rewind. Soul in my throat, boots beating the ground. Verse after verse, just circling round. All that's left is a half-told refrain, singing, carry me back in that Idaho rain. Carry me back, carry me back. Holding on, don't let me drown. Carry me back, carry me back, carry me back, carry me back. Don't let me down. Carry me back again. Oh, carry me back, won't you carry me back? La 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 la. I keep saying carry me back, carry me back. Dust in the air, sun hanging low, boot prints trailing nowhere to go. Saw your face in the rear view, boots by the tailgate. Early light breathing quiet, no words to translate. Coffee steaming, radio off, Idaho blue and dry. Didn't ask why you do it, just watched as you drive by. Siren somewhere, but nothing on our side. We all get that call, but not all can reply. Why do you run in the fire when most of us run away? never remember your name. Can a prayer reach through the smoke? Can a heartbeat echo high? Why do you run into fire while the rest of us just pass by? Hand-me-down helmet, scars along the lace. Still got that luck charm, tuck it just in case. You laughed about danger, said fear's just part of the ride. Night fell around you, just another shift you lied. Ash on your knuckles, mud on your jeans. I watch headlights fade in American ravines. Why do you run into fire when most of us run away? Risking it all for a stranger who never remember your name. Can a prayer reach through the smoke? Can a heartbeat echo high? Why do you run into fire while the rest of us just pass by? If you're out there tonight, chasing the line, think about home and the ones left behind. Is it worth every mile when the red starts to rise? I'm asking the darkness, but there's never replies. Why do you run into fire when most of us run away? Risking it all for a stranger who'll never remember your name. Can a prayer reach through the smoke? Can a heartbeat echo high? Why do you run into fire while the rest of us just pass by? Dust in the air, Idaho blue and dry. I still see you driving while the rest of us pass by. Yeah. Out here where the pines meet the sky. Leather gloves, ash on my skin. Boot tracks trace where the losses begin. Steel toes gnawing in scabbed up dirt. Sun up, broken earth, stitched shirts hurt. Radio crackle smoke folding in thick. River run dry, hope runs out quick. Strangers in yellow, brotherhood's thin line. We stand holding toe to toe with time. Sirens wailing miles and miles. Hunger in the hills gasping for wild. Courage drawn sharp like breath on fence wire. Fire on the range, hearts never. Hold the line, don't let go. Hands in the embers, faces aglow. Never mind, always know. Hold the line, lost but not alone. Wind howls Idaho loud. Names I won't speak, prayers in a crowd. Mother stands steady, kids clutching belts. Smoke writing tales that are hard to be felt. Every drop of sweat, every name on the vest. We bury our brothers, salute to the west. Fear cracking dry beneath flame red sky. Still digging deep when the old creek's dry. Out past fences, out in the pain. Carved our resolve with thunder and rain. Courage ain't easy, you learn in the flood. Fire in the wind, ash in the blood. Hold the line, don't let go. Hands in the embers, faces aglow. Never mind, always know. Hold the line, lost but not alone. Quiet now, sirens fading streaks in the dawn. Carry their stories though the bodies are gone. The promise you gave, I keep in my palm. Hold the line, breathe in calm. faces aglow. Never mind, always know. Hold the line, lost but not alone. Hold the line, never alone. Some days, partner, I wake up heavy as boots and mud. Ain't rain for miles, just a hush from a friend gone quiet. You said you'd be back before the headlights cool. Left your badge on my dashboard, handprint on the hood. Ain't no easy talk, I just drive this count of days, turning memory over like earth, the sear won't fade. All this dirt road silence, missing your call. Your laughter in the pines gone, that's all. Ash on the wind, brother, I hear your name. Ash on the wind, carried by flame. Yeah. Pulls up to the ridge, grass burnt low. Broken fence, one old boot by the edge of the road. Mama prays in Spanish, her voice cracks slow. Guarda los valientes y trae paz en este dolor. Time it moves, crooked keeps counting the cost. Keeps seeing you smiling like the sun got lost. All this smoke and silence, nothing to say. Only the echo of your jolt drifts my way. Ash on the wind, brother, I hear your name. Ash on the wind, carried by flame. Yeah. Pardon my stubborn soul for letting time slip. We was made for dust and grit, but not for this. Poem for you on the tailgate, sky bruised and red. Your story never leaves us, though you ride ahead. On the wind, brother, I hear your name. Ash on the wind, carried by flame. Yeah, boots in the sage, pissing ash at dawn. Sky looking pissed, smoke's hanging on. Cracked hands, grip of coffee, ain't slept in days. Wind's got a bite, whispering old names. I don't say much, just watch the hills choke. All I see, red fucking embers and hope. Lungs full of hell, heart full of grit. 10 miles from the highway, never call it quits. Yeah, smoke on my tongue, taste the loss, taste the spit. Stupid luck, few prayers ain't done, not yet. This blanket the rim, we keep sticking around. Nah, I ain't gone. Every burn still burning in this town. Raise up your glass to the dirt and the man. Ain't no goddamn promise you'll see him again. Fuck it, I'm running head first, crack and brush at my boots. Smoke stained teeth, curse the sky, my roots. Mama said watch fire, granddad cussed at the rain. Whole world keeps spinning, but the scars don't change. Siren scream south, old Dodge on empty. Canteen full of whiskey, who'll remember me? Write my name on a shovel, bash it in the ground. Brother, if you read this, know I stuck around. There's love in the heart, dirt, hate in my knuckles. Laid a pine cut slant, salute to lost uncles. Dust on my mind, but my fucking soul's clear. Cowboy hat, halo, car for fear. Ashes blanket the rim, we keep sticking around. Night gone, every burn still burning in this town. Raise up your glass to the dirt and the men. Ain't no goddamn promise you'll see them again. Fuck the silence when it settles, rolls in thick and slow. I count them by the boots, not just names I know. Sing it out. Hey, don't let me fade, nah, not in the smoke. Hey, just pour one more for the ones who broke. Ashes blanket the rim, we keep sticking around. Every burn still burning in this town. Raise up your glass to the dirt and men. Ain't no goddamn promise you'll see them again. By the truck, hat on the dash. If you drive by at midnight, blow a kiss, raise a glass. You ever stood in the smoke mouth dawn, tracing crack lines in the mud? Heavy boots on the back ways, mouth tasting the iron and blood. Was it just grit or conjecture, something flickering savage inside? Slap my chest, spit dust, but I still can't swallow the pride. Did you ever feel the world go quiet? Rabbits bolt, wind stall, silence gets thick as lies. Something presses steady, knowledge you can't outrun. Why's the hardest battle always with what's already done? Strange how the river don't care. Would you save me if I called you there? Questions burn in the silence, hanging short in the air. Can you hear me when I'm halfway gone right here? 12 miles south of nowhere, I etch my name in cinders. Fingers raw from counting souls, memory splintered, vision him pain in every syllable, lashing like maples in flame. Wolves chase smoke, never coming home the same. Did you carry that burden? Silent as broken glass, crimson edge to the sunrise, ghosts in every blade of grass. We chase thunder, lost in the roll and shiver. What's left now but ash in the river? Stutter these prayers, spit a fast flow so ragged. Repetition drizzling like dirt over hearts, stamped out on shirts. No medals, just scars, burned out barn shadows. Oh, promise me you'll remember tomorrow. Ain't it strange how the river don't care? Would you save me if I called you there? Questions burn in the silence, hanging charred in the air. Can you hear me when I'm halfway gone right here? Holler back if you're lonesome, if you're stuck in the freeze. Whiskey shouts in the echo, snap sharp through the trees. Did you wish for a future where the rain never came? Would you laugh if you saw how nothing ever stays the same? Ain't it strange how the river don't care? Would you save me if I called you there? Questions burn in the silence, hanging charred in the air. Can you hear me when I'm halfway gone right here? Right here, right here. Ash in the river, question unclear. Shout to the silence, only ash in the river. Orange horizon, summer heat, dust on my boots, can't retreat. Radio crackling, static buzz, nobody saying what it was. Call came through about 1:30, said pack your shit, move real fast. Smoke rising thick and black, summer ain't ever coming. Smoking ash, memory burns but it don't last. Smoking ash, heroes fall like autumn grass. Smoking ash, gone too quick, gone too fast. Gone, gone, gone. Ash, ash, ash. Gone, gone, gone. Fucking mountains turn to hell, stories that we'll never tell. Brothers walking into flame, never gonna be the same. Equipment heavy, hearts more so. Into that devil's red we go. Some they get back, some don't, some just become numb. Smoking ash, memory burns but it don't last. Smoking ash, heroes fall like autumn grass. Smoking ash, gone too quick, gone too fast. Gone, gone, gone. Ash, ash, ash. Gone, gone, gone. Breathe in, breathe out. What's this shit about? Breathe in, breathe out. Fill with fucking doubt. Breathe in, breathe out. Can't scream, can't shout. Breathe in, breathe out. That's what courage is about. Badges on the kitchen table, wives and kids, they ain't able to understand the price we pay for keeping hell at bay. Every siren, every call, some will rise, some will fall into that orange, into that, into the smoke. Yeah. Smoking ash, memory burns but it don't last. Smoking ash, heroes fall like autumn grass. Smoking ash, gone too quick, gone too fast. Gone, gone, gone. Ash, ash, ash. Gone, gone, gone. Remember. Driving these dirt roads since I was 12. Radio crackling, static on the shelf. Mama used to say, son, watch the sky. Never thought I'd see the day it cry. Fire season came early this year. Got that call at dawn, crystal clear. We stand tall when the flames get high. Brothers fall, but we don't ask why. Smoking at a cry. Some come home, some say goodbye. Tell my kids that their daddy tried. Oh, el fuego baila en la montaña. Mis hermanos luchan cada mañana. Algunos no vuelven a casa, pero su espíritu nunca pasa. Y en el humo veo sus caras. Sus familias lloran lágrimas amargas. Truck won't start, radio's dead. 17 missed calls fill me with dread. Boss man's voice shaking on the line. We lost 3 good men at the Pine. Jenkins had kids, just turned 42. Rodriguez got married, honeymoons due. But they ran toward hell when others ran away. Now we're counting losses at the end of the day. Ashes to ashes, dust to dust. That's the price when you do what you must. We stand tall when the flames get high. Brothers fall, but we don't ask why. Smoking on, ask why. Smoking ash, that's our battle cry. Some come home, some say goodbye. Tell my kids that their daddy tried. Idaho skies used to be so blue. Now they're gray and we're hurting too. Every siren's a prayer we send for the ones who won't come home again. La la la. Oh. We stand tall when the flames get high. Brothers fall, but we don't ask why. Smoking as burn. Some come home, some say goodbye. Tell my kids that their daddy tried. Sky burns bright, burning bright, something ain't right. Wind picks up speed, can't read the signs of night. Radio crackle, static, panic in the air. Brothers suit up, swift shift into gear with prayer. Oh yeah, oh yeah. We stand tall, stand tall. When the fire calls, fire calls. La la la, hold the line. La la la, every time. Boots hit ground, running, gunning through the smoke. Hearts beat steady, ready for what hell broke. Axes swing sharp, carved past the burning trees. Sweat mixes with soot, roots run deep as these. Families wait home, hope hanging by a thread. Blood brothers bound round the clock till we're dead. Yeah, yeah. We stand tall, stand tall. When the fire calls, fire calls. La la la, hold the line. La la la, every time. Some came back changed, stained with ash and pain. Some never came back, track ends in the rain. I carry their courage, rage against the flame. Their sacrifice sacred, age age like whiskey in my vein. Hold on, hold Sirens still sound found, echoing in my sleep. Memories burn bright right through the tears I weep. Badge feels heavy, steady reminder of the cost. Brothers gave everything, ring of honor never lost. When the bell tolls again, friend, I'll answer the call. Cause that's what they want, homie, to stand tall. Always, always. We stand tall, stand tall. When the fire calls, fire calls. La la la, hold the line. La la la, every time. La la la, brother's mine. La la la, every time. look up to the radio, voice shaking on the air. Another day, another call, another prayer. Pack my bags, kiss my girl, head out the door. Don't know what I'm walking into anymore. Don't know what I'm walking into. Red sky burning, burning all around. Heroes rising when the world comes down. Red sky burning, burning all around. Heroes rising when the world comes down. Red sky burning, burning all around. Heroes rising when the world comes down. Radio crackling, voices in the static sound. Brother's voice is breaking up, can't hear him now. Boots are heavy, air is thick, can barely see. Thinking about my mama and what she said to me. Thinking about my mama and what she said. Red sky burning, burning all around. Heroes rising when the world comes down. Red sky burning, burning all around. Heroes rising when the world comes down. Red sky burning, burning all around. Heroes rising when the world comes down. When the smoke clears, when the smoke clears, we remember, we remember. When the smoke clears, when the smoke clears, we remember, we remember. Empty beds in the station house, silence in between. Pictures on the wall tell stories I'd have seen. Families waiting by the phone, praying for the call. Some of us come home, some of us we fall. Some of us come home, some of us. Red sky burning, burning all around. Heroes rising when the world comes down. Red sky burning, burning all around. Heroes rising when the world comes down. Red sky burning, burning all around. Heroes rising when the world comes down. Red sky burning, burning all around. Red sky burning, burning all around. Been walking these back roads since dawn broke free. Dirt on my boots, smoke in the trees. Can't shake this weight that's pressing down. You wouldn't understand this hollow sound. Time keeps ticking, but I'm standing still, praying for answers on this barren hill. Got ashes on my hands, brother, ashes on my hands. Trying to wash them clean, but they won't come off, man. Heat keeps rising, burning through my soul. Tell me how you carry what you can't control. Ashes on my hands, ashes on my hands. Ashes on my hands, can't wash them away. Ashes on my hands every single day. Your mama called, said you ain't been home. Left her worrying by that telephone. I seen what courage looks like in the dark. When everything's burning, you still make your mark. Time keeps ticking, but I'm standing still, missing your voice on this empty hill. Got ashes on my hands, brother, ashes on my hands. Trying to wash them clean, but they won't come off, man. Heat keeps rising, burning through my soul. Tell me how you carry what you can't control. Ashes on my hands, ashes on my hands, ashes on my hands. Can't wash them away. Ashes on my hands every single day. Some folks run when the world gets hot. You ran toward it, gave all you got. Now I'm left here counting what we lost. Every breath you took, every line you crossed. Got ashes on my hands, brother, ashes on my hands. Trying to wash them clean, but they won't come off, man. Heat keeps rising, burning through my soul. Tell me how you carry what you can't control. Ashes on my hands, ashes on my hands, ashes on my hands. Can't wash them away. Ashes on my hands every single day. Been walking these back roads since you've been gone. Ashes on my hands, but I'm moving on. I've been thinking about the ones who don't come home. When the ashes settle and the smoke is gone. You were out there when the sky turned red, fighting flames while others stayed in bed. I remember what you told me on the phone. Said this land is worth more than flesh and bone. Now I'm standing where you made your final stand, trying to understand what makes a man. You ran toward what others run away from, knowing you might not see another dawn. The mountains know your name, the valleys too. Everything you love, you died to save it true. Sacred ground, where heroes fall but love stays found. Man, I wish I could have been there by your side when the wind shifted and you had nowhere to hide. You were calling out coordinates on the radio, telling everyone which way they need to go. But you stayed behind to hold that burning line. Said somebody's gotta buy the other's time. I hear your voice echoing through these hills, saying get 'em out, whatever happens, get 'em out still. You knew the risk, you made the choice anyway. Put your life down so others could live another day. Now your family's crying, asking God why good men gotta burn so the rest survive. But I know you do it all again, 'cause that's what love is when it's real, my friend. You ran toward what others run away from, knowing you might not see another dawn. The mountains know your name, the valleys too. Everything you love, you died to save it true. Sacred ground, where heroes fall but love stays found. I drive these roads you used to know, past the places where the wildflowers grow. Your kids are growing up so strong. They got your heart, they got your song. When I close my eyes, I see you standing there, smoke-stained face and ash in your hair. You were laughing about something I said. Now that memory's all I got left. But I carry it like you carried that weight, knowing some things are bigger than fate. You taught me what it means to give it all when the fire comes and duty calls. You ran toward what others run away from, knowing you might not see another dawn. The sacred ground, where heroes fall but love stays found. Sacred ground, your love lives on, it won't break down. Smoke rises from the ridge, heroes fall on the bridge. Radio crackles, 3 a.m. call, flames on the mountain, boys answer all. Trucks roll out down dirt roads, carrying water, heavy loads. Brothers in flame, brothers in flame. Wind shifts hard, fire jumps wide, canyon trapped, nowhere to hide. Last transmission, we're going in. Ash and silence, where they've been. Brothers in flame, brothers in flame. Idaho burns, but not alone. Heroes' hearts in every stone. Families wait by empty chairs. Love remains in mountain air. Badge on the mantle, boots by the door. Stories we'll tell forevermore. They saved the valley, lost their way home, but their spirit still roams. Brothers in flame, brothers in flame. When the smoke clears, we'll remember heroes who fell last September. The snow's crawling down the valley slow. I call your name, heat biting at my soul. La 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 la. Dust in the pickup, I'm driving out late. Lost count of days since the rains tried to come, but they ain't. Letters on the dash, hands shaking, don't know what to say. Red lines on the scanner, my voice still taped up on the door. Laugh from a year back, boots muddy on the floor. Yeah, song ain't for glory, ain't for rage, not for pain. For the call outs of static and friends who never came. Shit. Ashes in the pines, ashes in my chest. Heroes never die, but they never truly rest. We light another road, flood praying for the blessed. Too much left to lose, too heavy to confess. Like carried by the wind, carried by the flames. You fought for the ones who never know your name. Ashes in the pines, echo through the land. Bloody smoke woven with a rough, callous hand. Face lit by the embers, mask, filthy sweat mixed with mud. Saw you run crooked lines of burning fields, fuck the flood. Memories etched in the black every mile you run. Trading jokes in the haze, coughing laughter at the sun. Sunday I'm screaming your cuss words up to God. Brand new crosses carved in pine, marked down by a firing squad. There's no badge can patch that hole, no song can set it right. But I'll stomp the pedal harder, spill whiskey for you tonight. Ashes in the pines, ashes in my chest. Heroes never die, but they never truly rest. We light another road, flip praying for the blessed. Too much left to lose, too heavy to confess. Hold it, carried by the wind, carried by the flames. You fought for the ones who never know your name. Ashes in the pines, echo through the land. Blood and smoke woven with a rough callous hand. If you see me staring at the line where the forest used to be, I ain't lost, just holding on to ghosts that look like family. Send another crew, pack another pack, press on against the hurt. Only cowards run from fire, but only angels dig through dirt. Ashes in the pines, ashes in my chest. Heroes never die, but they never truly rest. We light another road, flip praying for the blessed. Too much left to lose, too heavy to confess. Led by the wind, carried by the flame, carried by the flames. You fall for the ones who never know your name. Ashes in the pines, echo through the lane. Blood and smoke woven with a rough callous hand. Damn, look at the sky, smoke's crawling down the valley slow. Ashes in the pines and I'll never let you go. Oh la la, bare face, sunburn red, footprints out in that ass. Yeah, smoke creeping with the dawn, sweat sticking in my eyes. Steel toe, heavy heart, another field to fight. White knuckles on the wheel, Idaho burnt sky. Bones ache, we keep pushing, ain't got nothing but time. Charged streaks on my knapsack, jack pine popping winds, rack. Sirens never fade back, never had a clean track. Ashes on her dirt and blood, we don't run when rain won't come. Raise that banner, speak their names. Fire took what we can't change. Ashes on her, hear the drums. Gone but standing with the sun. Lost breath, smoke deep in lungs. That badge don't keep you young. Sunset on 1,000 runs. Homes left that came undone. Idaho braver than most. Gravel stuck to these souls. Dust settles, we don't fold. Stories carried in the cold. Ashes on her dirt and blood. We don't run when rain won't come. Raise that banner, speak their names. Fire stole what we can't change. Ashes on her, keep the drums. Lost but marching with the songs. Boot taps, last laugh, night cracks. Hands clap, we ask, bring 'em back. Wild hearts, tough luck, torn tracks. Gone now, can't look back. Ashes on her dirt and blood. We don't run when rain won't come. Raise that banner, speak their names. Fire left what we became. Ashes on her, hope drums. Brave and marching with the sun. Ashes on her, Idaho run. Dry wind, Idaho dawn, sirens wail across the pines. Smoke in the mouth, ash settles over the hay fields. I lace up muddy boots for another line held, another line lost. Rolls of flame like marching beside their orange tongues. 4 a.m. briefing, knuckles white on the wheel. A Polaroid daughter pressed beneath the dash. Sweat sticks to the back of my neck. Axle grease, scorched cedar, diesel, black sky. Every radio squawk is a name I know. When the pine cones burst, we run, we hold, we pray. The forest means home, but tonight she does not forgive. We burn to hold the line, ash and iron in our lungs. Every heartbeat's borrowed time, chasing dawn that never comes. We lose, but we return, bearing names in blackened dust. Lay my fear beneath the timbers, let them rise for all of us. Letters from home, unread in coat pockets, soaked by rain. Maple syrup and promises I can never cash in. Fire jumps the ridgeline, I hear the shouts of brother slips under. There's no glory in silence, just static and pine needles. Just the weight, maybe my name will rest in head. But my hands remember lifting shovels, not medals. Tell my son to sow the field again if the earth remembers spring. Tell my daughter I was not brave, just stubborn and breathing and unwilling. We burn to hold the line, ash and iron in our lungs. Every heartbeat's borrowed time, chasing dawn that never comes. We lose but we return, bearing names in blackened dust. Lay my fear beneath the timbers, let them rise for all of us. There's a mourning dove in the wire, sings for the men who don't come back. Smoke signals fade in the canyons where our laughter cracks. Did we save the home place just to patch your Idaho sky? Give us thunder, give us rain, give us reason why. Bitter coffee, spit thick through a two-band radio. Code names for creek, sorrow is acreage 50 miles wide. If courage means not turning, what's left when you turn and the tree line's gone? Stitch the last wheel in the soles of these boots. If the mountain falls, let the stories belong to the wind, not the fire. We burn to hold the line, ash and iron in our lungs. Every heartbeat's borrowed time, chasing dawn that never comes. We lose but we return, bearing names in blackened dust. Lay my fear beneath the timbers, let them rise for all of us. Soil and sweat, pine and prayer, the names return on the summer air, summer air. In the back, dirt, daybreak kindle. Ash hung heavy, Idaho air brittle. Dusky light blurred, sirens thrum beneath skin. Cricket silent, red sky where the hope had been. Soot in my throat, handshake, no gold to win. Murmuring names we can't say again. And I ran through fire like it could be tamed. Grit in my veins, but the fear stayed the same. We hold this line even as it breaks. Ash and iron are burning in our wake. Smoldered pine needles, boots trace memories. Old friends lost, carved deep into canyons' knees. Hot wind, whistle, coughs, echo off trailers, bandana, blood stains, bravery, no savior. Suit in my throat, can't cry, can't show pain. Just a name on my radio wave. And I ran through fire like it could be tamed. Grit in my veins, but the fear stayed the same. We hold this line even as it breaks. Ash and honor burning the moonless. Mercy ain't generous, evacuate hope. Heavy smoke is venomous, trembling before morning. Each step a memorial, pond sap sticking, the gall, the corporeal. Screaming in the static, keep running with the battered ones. Pain in my marrow, but pride in the battle drums. I carry the heat, every name, every ache. Idaho ashes and every heartbreak. I ran through fire like it could be tamed. Grit in my veins, but the fear stayed the same. We hold this line even as it breaks. Ash and honor burning in our wake. Blowing like dust, yet it never goes. Strong, we keep moving on. Boots in the flame, ass down low, never coming back. 808's humming, slide in the night. Hands on the wheel, this dirt road's mean. Ash in the sky, grass ain't green. Mama kept praying, I heard her call. But sometimes pride just makes you stall. Bandana soap, sweat in the seams. Old tales running, chasing our dreams. Fast talk, hard walk, never showing weak. Catching breath, can't find what I see. Deep in the cab, rolling too fast. Quiet cracks in the windshield glass. Night don't listen, sky won't speak. Circle the wagons, grind my teeth. Boots in the black, no turning back. Idaho dust, memory track. Boots in the black, no turning back. Smoke on my lips, pride on my back. Old dog howling, fence post leaning. Family name lost in the meaning. Wild wind whistling, leading us blind. Grit in my teeth, lost in my mind. Cowboy hats hanging off one nail. Long line of crosses, one more tale. Can't spell sorrow with all this rain. Beat drop heavy, cover my pain. Lie, oh, do you see me now? Fast pace, can't slow down. Back against mud, still stand proud. Host a whisper, not a sound. Boots in the black, no turning back. Idaho dust, memory track. Boots in the black, no turning back. Smoke on my lips, pride on my back. 808 beat breakdowns like guitar crying. Faded names, cold hats hanging. Sun won't rise where the pain keeps banging. Boots in the black, never coming back. Just boots in the black, never coming back.